Look, it's a state of mind. We all have the potential to adopt this. The question is, will you?
Mr. House Music.
Let's go.
On the way, yeah. This a mind state. This a mind state.
Yes, people, what's going on? Mr. Has in the building. Big right hook. And I'm next. Don't talk over me when I'm doing the intro. And I'm next to the one and only.
One and only. I am an Orthodox fellow. What's going on, guys? How we doing today? We're having a lovely day, afternoon, morning, evening, wherever you are in the world. I'm hoping it's going well for you, and I hope Haz is hoping it's going well for you as well.
I'm not. I'm joking. I'm playing.
That's rather mean, isn't it?
I'm playing. I hope you're having a stupendously brilliant day.
MacDonald are being controversial.
That's it. I'm just covered me nicely. Well, look, I hope you have a stupendous day. And thank you very much for all of your love and support on State of Mind. It really does mean the world to us. And if you haven't yet checked it, please do go ahead and check it out. Drop a like, a comment, all the good stuff. Hey, but yeah, real talk. Thank you if you have checked it and liked and commented and all that good stuff. Appreciate it. Yeah. Share it about as well.
You've been out in your numbers and it's been madly appreciated, man.
However, we are now reacting to the one, the only, Tom MacDonald. And, of course, Hangover Gang, whenever he drops, it's exciting, it's brilliant. But even this one right here is looking controversially controversial.
Controversial AF.
AF. Not UF, AF. And just to add to that, I saw a little video he put on his Instagram. He was like, disclaimer, this is about to be, a bit of a messy one. He was talking about freedom of speech. And how, he's okay with freedom of speech, even if he thinks you're an idiot. He's okay with freedom of speech, so give him the same right. So, I'm expecting controversy. An Orthodox fella, I'm sure you're expecting controversy.
Of course. Always with Tom. Hey, look, if you don't know, get to know. Over on my channel, I'm currently doing the Tom MacDonald train. Okay, I'm about 6 songs in or something like that now, including ones done on this channel as well. Yeah, man. I think it's about 5. I got one coming out very soon.
There you go.
Is that tonight or tomorrow?
The Tom MacDonald train.
Tonight, Friday,
yes, which you can find in the description box, an Orthodox fella's YouTube account. So, anyway, let's get into this. Dirty Money by Tom MacDonald.
They're angry that they'll never shut me up. I'm making more noise. Turn me up or turn me down, it's your choice. Black lives only matter when they got a corpse to exploit. Cause the media made millions off the protests for George Floyd. That's called ad revenue. They make cash selling you all the crap in the ads while they broadcast news.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna stop it there. First of all, he said, the George Floyd causing basically the division and stuff like that, right? And then he went, they make cash selling you the crap they're telling you or something like that. Do you know what I mean? I like the flow switch there as well, and how he took that word and broke it down into the next line.
He may go further into it, but that making cash off of advertising Black Lives Matter and the George Floyd incident and all of this, that relates to so many things. People are in prison because it makes money. People, the same people that own the hospitals own the guns. This is, I don't know the facts in it, but this is, word of mouth, what I've heard a lot of people say to me. So it's like, all of the bad things are always, all of the good things are always followed by bad things. Do you know what I'm trying to say when I say that?
Facts. No, it's true.
There's always a hidden agenda.
Oh, facts. Without a doubt. Come on.
George Floyd, that's called ad revenue. They make cash selling you all the crap in the ads while they broadcast news. Ooh, the network full of liars got investment capital and segments sponsored by Pfizer and the freedom fighters. I feel like the left just plants them to infiltrate the right. It's extensive planning, then it happens overnight. It's impressive branding. Make $1 million off of shirts that say let's go Brandon. It's a cash grab, everyone's a lab rat. Amazon made billions of dollars from sanitizer and black mass, and that's that.
Oh my days. Okay.
Everybody does.
Ooh, he's saying a lot, boy.
Yeah.
He's saying a lot. Did I say that?
3 times, fam.
Okay, so the bit I'm going to pick out is the last thing he said about how Amazon made so much money from hand sanitizers and all these things. Obviously, he's talking about COVID, isn't it? When they were giving people, they were fear mongering a lot. Do you know what I mean? And so people were kind of panic buying everything they could to try and keep them safe from the virus. Do you know what I mean? He's so good at this stuff. He's so good at bringing awareness to all this stuff, man. And he says it with chest. Yeah. So I really mess with Tom like that, man. Come on.
No, I agree. Like the Pfizer stuff and everything, you know, they bought millions and millions of these I want to call it, I was about to say needles. They are needles, but injections, you know. These jabs is what I'm looking for. They bought millions and millions of these jabs, but they couldn't, not everybody took them. So they had loads of them remaining over. And then they're like, oh, do you know what? You've got to go and get it done a second time. Oh, now you've got to go get it a third time. Oh, because the third one's now not good enough, you've got to go and get it a foot. How many? Are they going to carry on? Are we going to get to like nine jabs?
Facts.
Like, what did it... You know, I can openly admit I've had 2, and I don't want any more. I'll be honest with you, I don't want any more.
Yeah.
It sounds like I've had kids or something.
Can I be real with you?
I've had 2, and I don't want
I want to be real with you, and I'm not saying this for any reason but to be real about it. However you want to take this, you take this. I only took them so I could travel.
Yeah.
That's my reason for taking them.
I took them because at the time my job required me to. Now, looking in hindsight, I would have said no. I'd rather quit my job, in all honesty. You know, I can go and find another wage out there, but I did it. You can't take time back, innit? So I did it. I don't want to do it again. But yeah, my point, obviously, coming from all of these things that Pfizer and everyone they bought, they didn't know what to do with them. So they're like, all right, cool. Let's just pump them back out to people and tell people to put them in them so they can make their money back.
Exactly.
Agenda.
Yeah, it is, bruv.
And it happens overnight, it's impressive branding. Make $1 million off of shirts that say let's go Brandon. It's a cash grab, everyone's a lab rat. Amazon made billions of dollars from sanitizer and black mass, and that's that. Funny how the terrorists who attack always come from places that are oil rich and have gas. Democrats, they don't give a damn. What is this about? Our military trapped in the Middle East, can't get them out. Heroes are the ones who had the Constitution written down. Y'all are using hero while describing Kyle Rittenhouse. 1 cent, 2 cent, 3 cents, 4. We get less and they get more. Buying sold since we were born. They want money. Dirty dollars fill their pockets while our coffins fill the ground. They make profits, solving problems they create to keep us down. Dirty money. Dirty money. I don't want your dirty money. They might kill me for this.
I love that hook. Love that hook.
That was a powerful hook.
I think one of the things I noticed with Tom is his hooks. They're not overcomplicated. They're actually fairly simple hooks, and that's okay because what he does in his verses is that's where he starts
he gets a bit more literate and he gets a little bit more. Yeah, definitely. I think it's partly because it's not saying this about anybody out there, including us. It's idiot proof though, isn't it? With the chorus. It's meant to... he wants it to stand out because he wants it to be heard. Like you say, the verses is where he goes more in depth and detail and everything about it. But he does the verses really well. And I think his verses... his choruses really well. I think they always stand out.
Yeah.
They always stand out. But they do... Like, a chorus is meant to stand out. But I mean, Tom makes them stand out really well.
Yeah.
By maybe using the certain types of auto-tune and the certain different sort of like... I heard someone in a comment recently, actually, on a Tom MacDonald song saying metalhead. So I'm guessing he used to do heavy metal or something, because you can hear that sometimes in his like, we want war, that sort of stuff. You know, it's got that sort of like, you know.
What I notice with his hooks is very often the message he wants to say in a sentence, and he'll repeat that quite a lot throughout the sentence, and that's all it needs to be. That's all it needs to be when you're really trying to push a certain message, and then your verses are as complex as they are. It doesn't need to be any more than that.
Dirty money. Dirty money. I don't want your dirty money. They might kill me for this song, it's all classified intelligence. Don't need to go to war to secretly be getting benefits. When Russia launches rockets, we condemn them, but there's evidence. A US politician owns the screws they're assembled with. Ain't no war on drugs, it's economic. You make money off an inmate, every jail cell is profit. Our prisons are privately owned, illegal marijuana just mean kids smoking weed turn to dollars in their pockets, let's be honest. Domestic threats in comparison to nuclear powers who hate the West is embarrassing. Still we label truckers in the convoy as terrorists and confiscate donations, we have no idea where it is.
Okay, look, there's no way on this planet we could break down every single point he's bringing up.
No, of course.
But what I want to do is take the oil rig it's funny how all the attacks are on countries with oil rigs, and what he just said in this verse, relating to I think it was relating to war, and I just want to say this, like, basically, Putin, that's what it was about, Russia and the missiles. Ultimately, it's definitely the case that, like, the country you're from will tell you you're the good guys and you're against the bad guys.
It's called propaganda.
Always.
It's called propaganda.
And it's, but what I'm saying is whatever it's called, it's always the case. That it's like, for example, with an adult to adult dispute, you are able to say, I hold my hands up, I shouldn't have done that. I hold my hands up, I've contributed to the problem here. Yeah. But like, you'd like to think that the people at the very top who are managing lives in their hands could have that adult capability.
Yeah, it is a different game when money and control is involved, though, isn't it? It's power, money, and control.
Unfortunately,
and it is the sad truth. What, obviously, the bar that you're talking about, when he said about the missiles, I don't know if you actually did clock it. I did clock it, and it's saying that an American, even though it's America that are going to war with them, an American who's probably within the constitute, you know, within the circle, the big higher circle, probably owned the materials that made the missile that Russia are looking to send. Like, and who says Russia are even looking to send missiles? Look, I'm not going to sit here and be a politician and say that it's definitely happening, but propaganda, man.
We don't know, innit?
You never know.
Honestly,
you never know.
We don't know. Nobody watching this video, I don't think, and we definitely haven't spoken to Putin one-to-one, and we haven't even spoken to
We haven't spoken to anybody of that
Biden
level.
one-to-one.
We haven't spoken to anybody of that level.
Exactly. I'm just making a point. I'm just making a point in general, because these are the people that have the things being spoken about. We haven't spoke to them, so we can't make a judgment. We just get told what we're told through the news, which is what Tom is saying. Do you know what I'm saying? Come on, it's sad. It's sad, bruv.
Embarrassing. Still we label truckers in the convoy as terrorists and confiscate donations. We have no idea where it is. A pipeline leaks, price of gas goes higher. Stock market crash, everybody gets fired. Economy is weak while we trying to beat a virus. $1 trillion in debt to China. We celebrate the smallest battles we're winning, so they can publish the headline that's gonna fuel division. But if we champion the crumbs, then it's crumbs that we're given. And we don't make any progress, we're stuck at the beginning. 1 cent, 2 cent, 3 cents, 4. We get less and they get more. By insult since we were born. They want money. We want dirty dollars fill their pockets while our coffins fill the ground. They make profits, solving problems they create to keep us down. Dirty money. Dirty money. I don't want your dirty money.
What I'm going to say is Tom is about to, I'm going to say it, bruv. Tom is about to piss off a lot of people. And you know what? Good. I'm glad, because you know what I love, and I said it before, I say it again, I'm not going to keep like over talking about everything that, you know, because I don't need to do that. What I'm saying is good for is it's good that there is a voice of reason bringing it to the center of people's attention.
If there ain't a voice that's going to get people talking, nobody will talk, you know? But if there is a voice that brings it to people, it gives that opinion to argue against.
Exactly.
Yeah, but if everybody just sits there and says, yes, you're right all the time, you're right, that's fine. Nobody's going to talk about these issues that do need to talk
exactly.
about.
And then
this gets people, it gets the people going.
Yeah, exactly. And then also there's a fear of being called a conspiracist if you have any view that's not what you're told. Come on, bruv.
Dirty money. I don't want your dirty money. Not enough soap to scrub, it's soaked in blood. It's all about the money. Every time we make a buck, they take from us. It's all about the money. The dollar runs our lives until we die. It's all about the money. It controls your mind and it controlling mine. Dirty dollars fill their pockets while our coffins fill the ground. They make profits, solving problems they create to keep us down. Dirty money. Dirty money. I don't want your dirty money.
Boom. Fantastic. That just said video by Nova, didn't it?
Yeah.
Come on. Amazing dream team. We've already said that before. I'm going to say it again. Video, very well put together. I like the video. It's quite a simple video. It's not simple in respect to it's easy to do, but it's simple in respect to it's like one shot of him in front of the White House, which was nice because it brings more attention to the lyrics that are being said. Shut up. Anyway, look, I don't. Like I said, I don't really have much more to say than I've already said. My last thing is this. We all need money, whether you think it's good or bad, whether you agree with, basically we all need money. We need money because we're in a world where we need to pay bills, where we need to feed our children. If you don't have children, you still need to feed yourself, and if you steal, you go to prison. So we need money, and whoever controls the money ultimately, controls a lot, basically. And it's sad because if the person with the money is corrupt, do you know what I mean?
If
I'm saying if
I get it.
you know what I'm saying, innit?
What I'm sitting here thinking whilst you're saying that, I'm like, obviously I agree with you. It's just a case of the system has been made to, money was created to control. It was created to control because it was created to make somebody work harder to earn more than the next person, right? I think there's like a lot of underlying issues with it, and there's like, you could sit here and talk. We could sit here and do more than a podcast. We could do a week's worth of podcasts on this. We could do a month's worth. But money is there inevitably to make somebody better than another person. It's not to make somebody. It doesn't make someone a better person. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Somebody will work harder for more money. Yeah. Although nowadays it does seem like the people that work hard are actually the ones that get less money.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. And this is where the slavery type thing comes in. Tom's talked about it in his other tracks.
Yeah.
This is where the slavery and money basically is the modern day slavery. It's the way of keeping people working for a minimum wage and all of this. But it's too much to go into.
Exactly.
Right now. Tom's just. He just talks, he touches on the right things, don't he? He gets people talking. I mean, we'll be talking for probably an hour after this about all of this, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's crazy.
Exactly.
Good track. Good track.
It was a very good track. Tom's doing what he does. Again, he's bringing what needs to be said to the front of attention.
I will actually just say one thing. I think also the fact that he's talking about things like World War III, which is something that is currently, a world issue and is currently going on. It's good that he's highlighting things like that because there's not many people out there that I've heard bringing up such instances. So.
Yeah, exactly. And of course, Nova, the video was very well put together by Nova. My last thing is this. My belief on money, I think sometimes like people can you have your views in it. My view is this: money is not bad. Money is not bad. The person with the money can then use it in a bad way. But like my view is money is not bad. That's what I wanted to add to this because a lot of the time, and what he's talking about here is the corruption, and it's not the money that's bad. It's not having a lot of money doesn't make you a bad person.
Money's just an object. Money is just an object.
It's people with the money.
It's the mind behind it, yeah.
Who then can use it in a way which is bad, etc., etc. Anyway, if you enjoyed this reaction, like, comment, share, and subscribe. In the comment section, put what you thought about this track, what you agreed with from Tom, what you didn't agree with from Tom, what you agreed with from us, what you didn't agree with from us. Either way, comment. We love to check out the comment section. Thank you very much. I've been Mr. Haz.
I've been an unorthodox fella.
And until next time, respect.
Look, it's a state of mind. We all have the potential to adopt this. The question is, will you?
Mr. House Music.
Let's go.
On a